Hello and welcome. My name is Barkha Dutt. You're watching the Mojo Story. In these bleak times, we all need something to make ourselves feel a little better. Now, if I told you the story of a child who's battling cancer is actually something that will make you feel better, you might not understand it, but let me tell you more. Today, we're going to bring you the story of Nia Nariman. In these pictures, you can see this 11-year-old child who lives in Mumbai who has been battling leukemia. But that smile on her face says it all because instead of feeling sorry for herself or giving up, Nia has taken to, among many other pursuits, making soap to raise funds for other children who are battling cancer, as well as for some of her favorite charities that look after pets, in particular dogs. Nia Nariman has an extraordinary grit and spirit, and I found her on Instagram, and it is just delightful to introduce both Nia, let's bring her up, and her mom, Zia, today. And really, I mean, it's counterintuitive, I would think, for our audience to say that I'm going to talk to a kid who's battling cancer and it's going to make you feel better. But I want to tell you, Nia, that reading about what you're doing really made me smile. You gave me hope and you gave me strength. So tell me first, Nia, and then I'll talk to your mom. How did you decide to make these soaps? Who taught you how to make soaps?
So on my seventh birthday party, we decided to have a soap making activity run by my mom's friend,
Okay.
and I made soap because I wanted to earn money because unfortunately I wanted to buy things and my mother wasn't giving me any pocket money, so I had to. So instead of doing chores like she asked me to, I made soap and sold them.
Okay. And was it difficult to make these soaps?
In the start it was, but now since I have help from all of my family members, it's much easier.
And what do you want to do? Because we want to ask our audience to help you reach your goal. Your goal is 10 lakh rupees. And by the way, in the details below, you will find links to the charities that Nia is raising money from. Please buy her soaps. Support small businesses. We always say, but we're here to support Nia's small business. How much money are you trying to raise, Nia?
So actually, we have a fundraiser in on Give India. We've raised, so the goal initially was 10 lakhs, but we finished that goal in about a day. So we're going for 20 lakhs. So
You finished your goal in one day. You raised 10 lakhs.
yeah, all thanks to you
You
guys for support.
you sold soaps worth 10 lakh rupees.
So she didn't sell.
Wow.
So Barka, just a little clarification. She's doing two things. One is she's decided and vowed to make like 1,001 soaps, and she's selling the thousand. She's going to be selling soaps. So she sold how much? Like 400 out of the
Four,
1,000 soaps, 400 or 500 out of the 1,000 soaps. So the reason why it was 1,001 is because you want to tell the story.
1001 specifically because of the Japanese tradition of folding 1001 paper cranes, and it said that if you fold 1001 paper cranes, it will grant you good luck.
So when Nia
Okay.
was diagnosed with cancer, we read the story about, which is pretty famous, about a young girl who has cancer and she folds like 1,001 paper cranes. So when Nia decided that she wanted to take this challenge, instead of folding, 1,001 paper cranes, which she didn't think would make much sense, she said that, why don't I make 1,001 soaps, and whatever money I make from the soaps, I would donate them. So that's the one thing that she's doing. And as she was doing this and, publishing it on Instagram and, trying to sell her soaps, a lot of people started reaching out to her and telling her, like, can I write you a check for 10,000 rupees? And at that point, what she decided is that, or rather, I decided, because I didn't want the money coming into my bank account, was that why don't we sort of create a platform where people want to support her? So she got in touch with a number of different organizations, and finally she decided to partner with Give India. And she's running a fundraiser right now. That's what she was alluding to, where people can donate money. And I think she's like, her original target was 10, and then she's made increased it to 20, because within like 48 hours the 10 was reached. So right now it's what?
Right now, we've reached
40.
14.7.
Yeah. Out of the 20, right? Okay.
How much have you reached? 14.
0.7, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so Nia, I'm going to talk to you in a moment, but I want to understand from your mom a little bit about your own battle. So Zia, how old was Nia when you discovered that she was diagnosed with cancer, and how has life been since then? What does it do to Nia's schooling, to sort of her spirits, her cheer, her sense of purpose, her childhood?
Sure. So Barka Nia was only diagnosed last this June. So she's still actually going for chemotherapy. She's like 3.5 months into her treatment. Within that, I would say the first month, 2 months was horrid because she was struggling with realizing that she had cancer. She was struggling with coping. So that was the hardest part, I would think we
And
had
I'm
in the.
seeing these pictures. You want to tell us about these pictures that basically all of you decided in solidarity with Ania losing her hair because of chemotherapy. You all decided to shave off yours as well. Is that you and your mom I'm seeing in those pictures?
That's right. So
Yeah.
Nia started to lose her hair, and she was upset about it. She's 11, so she was nervous about it. So we all decided to do it at the same time. So my mom actually shaved her head first, and then the barber came, and one by one it was like shave, shave, shave. So mine is still really short.
I want
So
to I
yeah.
want to see those pictures again, and I want to ask you. So it's just been a few months, right? It's been a few months, and as you said, the first 2 months would have been hell. There's the Nariman family all sort of rallying together with shaved heads, and Nia, I can see you smiling. So did that help you feel better, Nia, about losing your hair when you saw mom and grandmom also shave their heads off?
Yes, definitely. It made me feel less conscious.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to speak a little bit louder because you're a little softer than your mom. So how did you
I
feel when mom and grandmom also shaved their hair off?
I felt less conscious that I would be the only one in the family without hair, but when they shaved their hair, it really helped me.
Okay. So, Mia, how do you keep yourself cheerful? You've got this magnificent smile. And I know and I'm asking you this because you're trying to keep the spirits of other kids like yourselves up as well. That's why you're making these soaps and doing this fundraiser. So, how are you remaining positive and not becoming sad and like doing all the things you love doing? And it's not just soap making. You like snowboarding, you like singing, you like your books, right? I don't know if you like studies. Are you still studying or are you getting some time off from
I, I'm,
studies?
I'm unfortunately I have to still study.
Yeah, maths tests are non-negotiable. I don't care whether she has like leukemia. She still does tests from the hospital. I try to make her have as normal a childhood as possible.
Yeah, but will she be going to school or what are the doctors saying, Zia?
So Barkha, I'm a kind of strict mom, so I told her the good thing about like COVID and getting leukemia and COVID is that school is online anyway.
Yeah.
So she's been going to school because it's all online. She just doesn't go to school the days she has to be in the hospital. The treatment is supposed to finish by March, so we're hoping that she can be attending grade 6 in the flesh, so to speak.
And have you found it early enough? Is the prognosis, pretty decent? Are we soon going to, see Nia being able to sort of reclaim the life that she knew? Zia?
We hope so, Barka. We don't know as yet. We still have to get like another bone marrow test done. So when Nia was, to us it was a shock because Nia had no outward symptoms of leukemia. She just had like an inflamed lymph node, and we tested it, and we found out that it was a malignant, and then we found out that she had lymphoma, and then we figured out it was leukemia. So um, we're hoping that she will recover soon.
I'm sure she will. I mean, look at her spirit. It's extraordinary. So, Nia, how are you dealing with it? How are you keeping yourself cheerful, distracted, and
So,
not thinking about cancer the whole time?
most of it is talking to my friends. They really cheer me up. One of them even wanted to go bald with me, so it's
So you may
definitely.
like your family. You may like your family. They wanted to express solidarity with you, and did she do it or he do it?
So I told her not to do it because she should not like go bald because of me. But she really wanted to do it with me. That's what I love about her.
Okay, and I believe that your best friend is sitting somewhere right at the corner of your frame, so you can maybe
Yeah.
squeeze up and bring her in, and I can see you. See, so hi,
Hi,
what's your name?
my name is Raya.
Hi, Raya. Were you the one who wanted to shave your head off also?
Yeah.
Yeah? Then what did Nia tell you?
She said not to do it.
So how you helping Nia with the soaps?
Yeah.
Yeah? And how are you keeping her spirits up so that she doesn't feel sad, Raya?
I keep sending her like happy videos of dogs because she loves dogs, and once in a while I come to visit her because I miss her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
So Nia, tell me about this pod butter. What is this pod butter? Talking
Um,
about dogs.
so the paw butter is actually something very recent that I made. It's really good for dogs' paws; so they don't get too rough, and also their elbows.
And have people liked it? Have you used it on your own dog? What's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Surf.
Is what? Surf.
Surf. Yes.
Oh, is that why your Instagram is Surf and Nia?
Yes.
So that's your dog's name. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. So Zia, I mean, this is delightful, but it's also tough, right, for you as a parent. How are you coping? Because for parents, like, you can't afford to be sad. You can't afford to be feel weak. You've got to be always strong. So how do you manage that?
Um, so Barkha, I'm lucky. I have a mom who's fantastic. She's like a big source of strength. So as a single mom, it takes a village to sort of support you and put you there. So I have my mom, I have my friends, I have my sister, Nia's friends and their moms. There's like a whole community out here behind us that's supporting her, right from her teachers, to the people who love her and like encourage her and say really nice things about her. So it's just not me. There's a lot of people out there who are keeping her spirits easy, and Nia makes it easy, to be honest.
I was just going to say that it's impossible to not love Nia. I think you follow her Instagram feed, you talk to her, and you immediately do sort of want to smile. That's what I'm saying. It's so counterintuitive. Like I'm telling you the story of a child with cancer, and we're all smiling from ear to ear. And it's thanks to you, Nia. So Nia, here's the thing. I'm sure you've been googling this, but like 75,000 kids in India are diagnosed with cancer every year. 20% of the world's child cancer cases are in India. You're helping to raise funds for an NGO that works with children with cancer. What do you want other kids? Parents are parents. What do you want other kids your age to understand about what you're going through? What do you want to say to other kids and everybody watching this program?
No matter what you're going through, you can always make a difference.
No matter what you're going through, you can always make a difference. Great. And what are the other things you like doing other than sort of this soap craft to raise funds for people who need it, kids who need it? What are the other things? I believe you're kind of into music as well.
Yes.
Like what kind? Speak up
Uh,
a little louder.
I play piano.
Oh, you do? Like classical, Western classical, or something else?
I just play whatever I feel like. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, I just bang on the keys.
When you're feeling overwhelmed, you just hit the keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love like playing like random music I find online.
And do you sing?
Yes.
So I have to ask you in the end to sing something for us. You can get Raya. You can get Raya to join in also if you want, since she's always sending you happy videos. Raya, you can squeeze in. Okay, go for it, girls.
Think-
What are you
What are
listening?
you going to
What are
say?
you what are you listening to these days? What are kids your age listening to? What's the music? Who's your favorite? Okay, Nia, who's your favorite?
Um, I don't really have one favorite. I just listen to whatever's on
Do
Spotify.
you have a favorite song like this month, which is on loop?
No.
Okay, sing me something you like.
I fell by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Or every moment I start to replace. Cause none that they're gonna lie, here are the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but there's wounds. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I had known you were a storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
Okay. Well, more power to you. And for all of you watching this, please do help Nia achieve her fundraising goal. Buy the soaps or write the check out, do whatever it takes, but do help this cause. It's an extraordinary young girl with extraordinary courage and a spirit that warms your heart. Nia, all the best. I know for sure that you're going to be absolutely fully fine. Like, I just know it, I feel it in my bones. So you are going to. You're going to be absolutely fine. And Zia, thank you. Thank you for allowing us to tell Nia's story to the world. Take care. It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.